What's up, everybody? We're over here at Cadillac, and we got a couple cars to do here. I'm gonna basically explain the process in which we apply this coating and basically the products I use. So if we go over to my truck over here, we can kind of see, I'm not working with a ton of stuff here. I've got this tote. This has my coating product. It's got a shiner, a cleaner, some fresh microfiber towels, and the application rag that we use are just these white rags. And I'll show you real quick how we fold those up here. So I just fold it into a rectangle. So this is what I use for every application as a clean rag. If it gets dirty or anything, you start over. Here is my paint kit. This is strictly for touch-up or mixing custom colors. You can get a lot of the standard colors in pints from your paint store. And we'll get started. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We already cleaned off this panel. We use a spray shine to get some of the dirt off, and we also use isopropyl alcohol to prep the scratches so we get the best results out of the coating. I have my diamond clear coating here, which is for sale, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it to our paper towel here. So you can see right here, that's a lot. We're gonna have to take some of that off. So you can see the scratch damage there. All right, we have our panel prepped and cleaned. We went into the scratch and cleaned it out with a little bit of reducer, just so this stuff can fill it in as best as possible. We applied our diamond clear coating, which I have here. The reason it's in a yellow bottle here is because it is UV activated. So if it's in a clear bottle, it can't harden or that kind of thing. So you want it to be, you don't want the UV light to get in there. So that's why I use a Plockman's mustard bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and apply to the scratch now. Ready? I apply to the whole entire car or the whole entire panel. That way the coating is not compromised by anything. You want it to be completely coated from edge to edge. And on thicker scratches, I'm going to put multiple coatings on. This stuff takes a little while to dry, but it's worth putting on multiple coatings so that it lasts forever. All right, so I've applied the product. The panel is completely coated. I'm gonna explain what to expect if you don't touch it from here. Basically, in a couple hours, this is gonna be dry and you're not gonna be able to do anything with it. It's going to look like absolute garbage. It's gonna feel like sandpaper. It's going to be pretty hard to get off. You will go in, if that ever happens to you, say you're working on a hot day and you forget to do a panel and go back, you're gonna need reducer. You're gonna need medium reducer, and you're gonna apply that to a paper towel, go back. It might take 20 minutes to do. So the idea is to smooth it over. The way you smooth it over and make it look good is with a fresh microfiber towel. And you have I would say about a 15-minute window to get that stuff smoothed over before it gets real hard to work with and very difficult to work with. So I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna smooth it around. You are thinning the coat a little bit when you do this. So the proper way to do it is, thin about half the coat off and then apply another coat after it's dry if the scratch is still visible. All right, so after you've done a panel, you wanna look at it from multiple angles. Make sure it looks crisp and clean and there's no smudges and your work's clean. So I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna look from this angle. I'm gonna look directly back, and I'm gonna look from the other side just to make sure light's not playing a factor in it. And I do this for every single panel. I don't care if it's a quarter panel or roof. Anything I use this product, I make sure I look from 3 or 4 different angles. All right, I'm at a dealership. I'm trying to do a quick demo here. So what I'm gonna do, if I don't know if the scratch is too deep or not, you can take a little bit of, it could be any liquid. It could be water and grease. It could be a little bit of reducer or something. And I'm gonna go over the scratch here, like I'm cleaning it out. If that scratch disappears, this coating will work to repair it. So that's a good indicator of, all right, I know when I use my product, it's gonna work. All right, I went through and I cleaned this panel off again. So I'm just gonna show you guys kind of the coating going in and sealing the scratches here. Got a good look on that. All right. So we're gonna do all this right here. As you can see, most of the scratches came out. What doesn't come out and has little chips, we're gonna go in with the same paint code and we're gonna touch that up so that it blends in very well. When people start buying this product, they're gonna put it on a car, they're not gonna prep the way they should, and it's gonna come out hazy. If your car dries and it looks hazy, you gotta take that reducer, strip it down, and make sure you do the fundamental steps the right way. You know, prepping and cleaning is the most important thing. This product will look amazing on clean cars. It will look hazy on dirty cars. So cleaning is the most important part, detailers.